Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my introductory masterclass, How to Become a Superstar Executive Assistant and Make All the Top Employers Crave to Hire You. Today, I am giving this short introduction to you, and I'm going to show you how you can become an in-demand candidate without decades of experience and years of learning, because my students have achieved the same results and I believe anyone can achieve this too. So there are really 3 secrets to unlock your career success, and I'm going to be explaining all of them today. They are, first of all, how to become an irresistible candidate, how to become a headhuntable executive assistant that top employers cannot resist. Secret number 2, how to increase your efficiency level and why do you need to be efficient as an executive assistant? How does that impact your career? And secret number 3 is how not to only get a job, but actually build a scalable, growing career, and how not to end up in a dead-end job as an executive or personal assistant. I know how uneasy it is to build a career from scratch. I have been there. I have come to Dubai when I was 20 years old. I had my bachelor degree from Ukraine, and nobody was really looking forward to hire me to work in the education sector. I have created my own future, and I have entered the industry starting from the receptionist. It costed me 12 years to be where I am today, to be the CEO of Rise Assist. And it did cost me 10 years of working as admin support professional for 13 different bosses in higher education sector. But I want to share my lessons, my experiences, and my mistakes with you, so you repeat only what worked for me, and you avoid repeating what actually made my career harder. So I do know what usually holds you back from becoming a top executive assistant and why you are not where you want to be in your career. It's not your age, it's not your race, it's not your lack of relevant experience. It's usually a lack of confidence and lack of in-demand skills and inability to illustrate your expert positioning to your potential employers. Also, maybe you are not standing out in front of the right employers. Basically, you are not in the right time and the right place. And I'm going to try and show you today how you can do this. Maybe you feel you can never compete in your current job market because all the other people are like more experienced than you, are more tech savvy, are younger than you, are like having more privileges or better educational background. Trust me, all this does not matter. Otherwise, you would not see my career achievements, because I was definitely not the best candidate in the job market when I was hired. I definitely did not have all in-demand skill set. I definitely did not have the Western education, and I was an Eastern Europe national, which is like the least preferred candidate for top executive assistant job. But I've got mine. Why? Because I was doing daily something to come closer to my goal. And I want to show you how you should do the same too. There is always a way to start your career, despite your current situation. Even the celebrity executive assistants started exactly from where you are today. They have started from the same point A. That means you also can reach the same point B. Don't forget about that. Most likely, the reasons you're not where you want to be in your career, or you don't have the job of your dream if you want to become an executive assistant, is probably one of those. Number 1, you don't have the full in-demand skill set for this role. You lack some technical skills, or you cannot illustrate them. Second, you do not have some of the necessary personal qualities, because employers are looking for a particular personality type, and if you can't illustrate it on your CV, or you actually lack it and you demonstrate the lack during the interview, probably that's why you're not getting your dream job yet. Third reason, you do not have a strategic career plan. You are just going with the flow, hoping that one day luck is going to bring your dream job to you. Luck is a very uncertain thing, and it's never guaranteed. People who are saying that, I have good luck, it's usually hard work combined with daily action, so you need to adopt that too. Reason number 4, you did not adapt to the job market changes. As you can see, the job market has changed a lot. The demand and expectation of the employers is quite different than it was even 2 years ago. Everybody wants tech-savvy candidates who will come, roll the sleeves on day 1 and start working. Nobody anymore is looking forward to teaching you, mentoring you, and coaching you when you're joining the organization, and therefore you do need to elevate and stay relevant. Reason number 5, you did not evolve professionally, technically. You did not evolve in your professional and personal development. You hit a career plateau. When people see that you did not do much development, they immediately think, that's a red flag. If she or he is not investing in his own development, why should we? The other reason is your confidence level perhaps is so low that you cannot position yourself as the right fit for the role through your CV, through your cover letter, through your interview, and even through your daily action. Maybe you just lost the motivation so much that you are just saying that perhaps that's it for me. It's not. Again, my youngest student was 17 years old, my oldest student was 56 years old, and everybody is reaching the result. It's all about taking daily action and doing really what works, and just keep developing every single day. If anything that I said previously sounds familiar, if any of those reasons, or maybe a couple of them, sounds familiar to you, the first step to solving any kind of problem is to understand the root cause. Why did you end up in a situation like this? And after I'm going to introduce you to my Careerist Executive Assistant system and program, I think you will be able to make a progress even after this short masterclass. So my goal today is, first of all, to help you start planning your career progress. Second, to show you the system which works. And this is the only system that is going actually to allow you to experience the transformation, because you cannot just work on the transformation in pieces. In order to become a careerist, you need to become a different person. You need to become a different professional, and this is what I am teaching and coaching my ladies with during my program. Also, my goal today is to help you identify the gaps, like what do you need to focus on during your career, and actually try to help you set an action plan. If I'm going to help at least one person after this masterclass change the way they are waking up every day, I'll say my day did not go wasted. And then this masterclass is for you if you are tired of sending the CVs and hearing zero response from the employers, or you want to become an executive assistant. You like to work with celebrities and C-suite executives, but you have no idea how to start. And maybe you work as an admin staff already, but you don't know how to make your career progress jump. Or you feel you're just stuck in the dead end role, there is no development. Or maybe you have been out of the job market because you had a kid, or you were traveling, or you had to stay home for some reasons, and now you don't know how to come back, and the executive assistant role seems appealing to you. If any of these reasons are your case, this introductory masterclass is definitely for you. So why you should listen to me, and who am I? If you still don't know me, I'm Medina Ahmedova, founder of Rise Assist, Coaching for Women, award-winning women empowerment enterprise, and Best Award for Women Unemployment Solutions by UAE Business Awards MEA Markets 2018. We are known to bring people to results. Our graduates see results in 78% of cases within weeks after graduation. I really hope with this masterclass I can help you to make at least a small change. And if you find this masterclass helpful, please drop your comments below. I'll be very pleased to hear if I was able to help you. 11 years ago, I was exactly where you are right now, and I definitely know how it feels. And today, maybe I am where you want to be, or maybe you want to be much further than me. That's also wonderful. But if I can be, in a way, some kind of role model to you after passing my career journey, I'll be more than happy. I train executive assistants from all corners of the world. I have people flying over to me from Nigeria, Sri Lanka, India, Russia, Eastern Europe, and many other countries. I have seen professionals who are quite seasoned, and I've seen an absolute beginners. And I've realized one thing. Most of women are held back in their career not because of the access to the right information, not because of the lack of skill set. The reasons are usually internal, and without fixing the internal reasons, it's very hard to fix the external reasons. My journey was really long, and as I said, I'm trying to make my students make their journey shorter. And I think 85% of my mistakes could be avoided if I knew then what I know now. And I'm happy that I can share my lessons with you so you can avoid my mistakes and become a better version of my journey. And What we will cover today in the masterclass, first of all, what are the employers looking for in a perfect executive assistant? What is your current rate on the demand scale of the top employers? How to become an in-demand candidate? How to find your dream executive assistant job even if you never worked as one before? And how to start getting promoted within a year if you are already working as admin support professional. So secret number one, how to become an irresistible candidate. We need to understand that these days employers are looking for multitasking professionals, experts in their field who have polished and mastered skill set. Moreover, people who are tech savvy. Why is it required? First of all, because if you don't have a polished skill set, you cannot work fast. And the core currency of any executive assistant is efficiency, ability to work hard, smart, and fast. If you cannot work hard, smart, and fast, you cannot compete with the other candidates because there will be someone who can, and therefore you need to stay relevant. All you need is to become an irresistible candidate by raising your core currency, which is your efficiency. You can do it easily through building or passing this career pyramid, which is consisting of, first of all, foundation, which is your professional mindset, learning, and personal branding. And then you need to master your progress fuel, which is your confidence, your deep belief in your own skills and abilities, plus your personal qualities mastered and polished to the desired level. And then you need to go ahead with your progress toolkit, which is knowledge of the relevant technical software and tools that will help you work smarter and impress your boss and your top employers. And then career trampoline is finding your voice, initiativeness, and demonstrating your worth to the organization. All of this can be achieved only if we accumulate the knowledge. And so if you lack the knowledge, the first step will be to accumulate the knowledge. When you know that you lack knowledge, first of all, if your lack of skills is bothering you, if you're feeling inconfident because you know you lack some skills in some areas. And so don't really worry about it, because I have seen some students who never wrote minutes, for example, which is one of the in-demand skill set, and they start writing minutes from day one after our program. And so when there is a will and there is a commitment, everything is possible, and you can do this from the comfort of your own home. Second, if you are feeling you're like not tech savvy enough, you don't like all these softwares and applications, like they really overwhelm you, that's also a sign that you need to accumulate some more knowledge and you need to learn some more in-demand software, again, to impress your employer and to create more for your organization. And lastly, of course, your confidence. Like, I won't stop repeating this because I can see that this is one of the biggest reasons my students and people who come to our programs cannot progress their career. If you lack confidence, it illustrates and translates to everything you do, and people just feel it and they just don't take you seriously, even during the interview. Only the holistic approach to the transformation is going to help you fix all these issues. As I said, we can't just get skills but not elevate your confidence. And you can't just learn the software but don't know the skill. As you can see, the puzzle of the careerist executive assistant should be complete in order to become an in-demand candidate. So what are the employers looking for in 2018? Previously, it was enough just to know how to write an email, answer the call, and manage the diary. Right now, it's not. Because right now, executive assistant is one of the key organizational roles, helping executives to take decisions that affect the whole company, and helping executives by providing advices, facilitating decisions, acting on behalf of the executive. That puts a lot of responsibility, isn't it? And that is why the skill set requirement has expanded. So job responsibilities have also expanded. If previously you were mostly responsible for greeting visitors, again writing emails, maybe sending a couple of letters, maybe planning a trip or booking tickets, right now you will be responsible for managing projects, helping your boss manage the change, managing the office, managing the budget of the executive office, leading the team of admin support professionals, writing formal documents, developing policies, and this is just 5% of the job responsibilities that you may have. And so evolved responsibilities mean that you now work with your boss as a team. And as a professional executive assistant, to work with your boss as a team, you need to be business savvy, you need to understand the industry, you need to have in-demand polished skill set that you can just pick up and help your boss execute his business plan really fast in an efficient way. And so let's try to understand, is this career something that you really are serious about? Is this the career that you see for yourself in future as something you would look forward to? Does the idea of being the right hand of the executive excite you, or you are doubting? Drop your opinion in the comments below, and we are really curious to know, what have you decided by now? Let's go ahead and understand, if you have already taken a decision to become an executive assistant, what is really required in order to be one of the top 5 candidates or top 5 executive assistants in the organization. Again, we need to look at how you can increase your efficiency level. Efficiency will allow you to work without forgetting stuff, without making mistakes, and basically without being embarrassed in the working place. Your efficiency correlates directly with your progress and with the progress of your boss's office. Why people hire executive assistants? To make their life easier, to save their time, to accumulate more wealth and more opportunities for their office. You need to think how you, with your input, can help your boss reach his goals. If your boss reaches his goals with your help, you reach your goals. The formula is really simple. And so this formula comes down to a very simple breakdown, which is your confidence combined with polished skills and knowledge of the software and ability to make fast decisions and solve problems always leads to the positive outcome of your career. So what are the skills that you need to have as an executive assistant? You need to know time management, productivity systems, project management, event management, and change management, office management, budgeting, and bookkeeping, taking minutes, informal and formal, proofreading and editing materials and documents, doing the basic graphic designing materials maybe, managing inbox, storing and filing data, and much more. If you're interested to know the full skill set, you can definitely get to know this if you go to our executive assistant program description, and you'll find all the in-demand skill set listed over there in the program outline. As a basic skills that any candidate should have are editing and proofreading, ability to gatekeep, communication, written and oral, formal and informal, leading the team of junior administration support professionals, managing inbox, your own and your boss's inbox, design of the presentations, basic bookkeeping, problem solving, PR and networking, corporate etiquette, and receptive listening. Listening is the basis of your good relationship with your boss and high performance in your job. So if you would like to, you can assess your current skill set and you can make a decision. How many skills out of in-demand skill set do you currently have? And how many skills do you still need to polish and master? Secret number 3, how can you climb the career ladder as an executive assistant? Executive assistant is not a dead-end job. Executive assistant is a job that brings multiple opportunities. You just need to know how to create them and how to receive them. Majority of the executive assistants struggle to transform their role. And the reason being is career plateau. They don't really focus on constant professional development, which is a big mistake. If you want to go from just a secretary to a business partner to the right hand of your executive, you need to master the following tools: initiativeness, voice, business savviness. So when you understand the idea of the business plan that your boss has, and when you understand all the industry insights, you basically will have no barriers to progressing from just a secretary to an actual business partner. So you do need to express initiative, find your voice, but most importantly, you need to outperform and over-deliver. And you can only do that once you mastered all the in-demand skills and you can perform all your responsibilities with ease, without mistake, and at the required quality level. So the possible barriers that you may find is worrying, hesitating, being afraid, and again lacking confidence to ask for that new role or to ask for that new opportunity. How can you stop finally worrying and hesitating, and how can you start growing your career and actually start performing? Because the more you worry, the the worse you perform at work as well, because worrying creates mistakes. Hesitation creates delays. And as executive assistant, we cannot afford neither mistakes nor delays. So worries and hesitation usually arise from your doubts. You're doubting yourself, like, can I really do this? Do I really know enough? Am I as good as my neighbor? Am I as good as my colleague? And so doubts in your skills really affect your performance. In order not to have any doubts in your skills, you need to have them mastered. What means mastering a skill? Mastering a skill means knowing it so well that you literally can perform with your eyes closed, or knowing the skill so well that you can teach someone else the same skill. Basically, being an expert. So the personal qualities that you need to have as an executive assistant are also quite extensive. And again, you can see the list of all in-demand qualities on our Careerist Executive Assistant Program outline. So what do employers want to see in their business partner? First of all, they want to see an office energizer, fast worker, personal shrink, someone who can listen to them. They want to see a lifelong learner, expert in the field, someone who will not require additional training, teaching, and coaching, someone who can come and teach others how to make their job better. You also need to be a trustworthy advisor, brand ambassador. You need to be flexible and accommodative, and you need to never use the words such as I don't know or I can't. Again, all of this will arise from the accumulated knowledge and the polished skill set. Because people expect someone who is just patient, understanding, and loyal to their brand, someone who is really calm and professional. And in order to maintain your professional branding internally and externally, you need to do the preparation groundwork. And so it's the right time to set the strategy now. Once you understand what are the expectations, first thing you need to understand is what is your current gap in the skill set and in the personal qualities. Once you have understand that, you need to create a learning plan to improve those qualities and to change your positioning. You can of course do this on your own, and you can just find out how you can improve skills one by one, or you can take our program and do this with me over the next 40 days. You can also run the personal branding audit, because all the recruiters and employers, they are Googling you before giving you a call for an interview. Is your social media channel showing to a complete stranger that you are an expert and a professional executive assistant? If the answer is no, this can be the reason you're not receiving quite a feedback as you were expecting. The next step is going to be to set your short and long-term goals for your career plan and action items, how you're planning to achieve those goals. And then you need to commit to perform one small step every day to become closer to those goals, because that's the only way to reach success. Can you already see how the Careerist Executive Assistant system would work for you? Can you see the importance of the 5-stage transformation, which is your mindset, skill set, software knowledge, finding your initiativeness, and career planning? I think by now you see why I'm saying that the puzzle needs to be complete to create that effect that you probably saw our students are receiving. So if you think that you are ready to take an action and you are ready to dive deep in learning and you are excited about your career progress, you are more than welcome to join our Careerist Executive Assistant program, which now is running online. We are launching it on 1st October 2018, and starting from that date, you can take the program online at your own pace and complete it at your own pace, and even receive a certification shipped to your address after defending the final project. I can't wait to start this journey with you. It was Medina Ahmedova with you, the founder of Rise Assist. If you like the presentation, please drop your comments below. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can do the same, or just join our Facebook group, or just go to our website and drop us a line. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Careerist Executive Assistant program. Goodbye.